If this is your first or second time here, hope you enjoy your stay. If this is your third time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on when I post. Now the idea of this video, pretty simple. Figured I'd do something different this week. See how long it takes me to make 200,000 caps in Lonesome Road. That's it. Well, I guess starting at level 1. You'll see why here in a minute. Set up my stats. Fairly simple. I'm going to go with a melee build for this one, with a bunch of criticals, because mostly building this around the Blade of the West. And the Blade of the West, as far as I know, has a knockdown effect on criticals, which is amazing. So, high strength, high luck, high intelligence to level up faster. Barter, medicine, and melee weapons, easy enough. We need to make money, so barter should be high. Built to destroy for more criticals, skilled, just to make it a little easier. Well, not easier in the long run because it downs the amount of experience we get, but also better in the long run because it gives us quite a few more skill points distributed around on everything. I sit here and ponder what weapons I should probably start with. I'm going to say the weathered 10mm pistol. Fun gun. You'll also notice I'm using some different mods in this one for menus and whatnot. When I was doing the AI plays Fallout 3 for me, I originally tried to get it to work with New Vegas, but when I alt-tab on a New Vegas, it like pauses the game without giving me a full screen to be able to screenshot off of, because it does the whole New Vegas pause menu thing. Got to figure out a way to make that work. I think it'd be fun to do a run of that here. Fast travel directly to Randall and Associates. If you don't know what that is, it's from a mod, New Vegas Bounties. It's automatically marked on the map as a fast travel spot, so I could just fast travel right outside of the DLC, so I don't need to worry about having to run down half the map, avoiding stuff along the way. Just makes it a little easier to be able to get into it. Slap on a new coat. This is a modded coat. It's the Ghoul's coat from the show, Cooper Howard's. It doesn't really offer any more protection than any of the DLC stuff that I have, so yeah, I'm just going to wear this for all of a few minutes. Shoot a couple of coyote pups here, and they give me a whole whopping 1 experience point each. Nope, 10. 10 experience points, my bad. So we walk the Lonesome Road, head on in. Now there's a bunch of ways you could try to do this. I originally thought, well, maybe, you know, try to make that much by just scavenging and whatnot. And I figured, well, we're going to do this. We're going to do this right. We're just going to pretty much loot everything that's not nailed down, sell off everything we can. We're not going to be selling any of the DLC stuff or any of the stuff I get from mods or anything like that. I here in a second take all of that over into the corner and drop it all off. This corner over here, actually. But that's only after I get Edie unlocked. The reason for this is because, well, some of the DLC stuff sells for a good amount of money. I have like a Agent 47's silver baller, and that sells for like 1,500 or something. Yeah, here in a second I take it over there and drop the stuff. Right here. Drop pretty much everything that I haven't picked up so far, and or DLC stuff. I also switch out to the lightweight metal armor. Like I said, I wasn't wearing the coat for that long. Head over to weapons, drop down the other stuff here. Some of the stuff I dropped before coming here. Some of the stuff I'm dropping now, because I was figuring, what should I hang on to and use? What shouldn't I hang on to and use? But along this run, when I do switch my gear out for other stuff, the DLC stuff I do still drop. So, like the broad machete is one I drop here soon, and the mercenaries grenade launcher. There's also another one I drop. First time selling stuff off, and we're at a whole whopping 451. Put the arc welder to use, and with a crit build, that thing rips through these sentry bots. Which is amazing, because these things get on my fucking nerves when I come here and have to deal with these things. But that made it so much nicer. Here I am dropping the broad machete, Picked up a Bowie knife, so that's going to replace that for now. At least until I can get my hands on the Blade of the West, which usually doesn't take long. And that's the reason I hate these things. The fucking missile barrage from these robots is annoying. The Gatling lasers and Gatling guns, cool, whatever. It's just that missile barrage is just... ugh. Anyway, we loot everything we can. Head on back down. Sell some more stuff off. Buy some odds and ends. Stim packs and auto stim packs. Set off the security system. Take out the sentry bots, which again, with this arc welder and, you know, a crit build, it works well. Since our agility is so low, we reload very slowly. We get our first level up here. Welcome to level 2. Put some points into barter, then a bunch into melee. It's still a little chilly outside. Furnace just kicked on. Go with Swift Learner, simply to offset that skilled debuff. So now we're technically better off then. And it only took a perk. Loot everything, pick up the combat armor from in here in this closet, slap that combat armor on because it's better than what we have. Head on outside to whatever this town is called. Hopevale, whatever. Head inside the police station, I think this is. I don't know. Take out the marked man here because he has our weapon. Pick up the Blade of the West, put that to use. Works like a champ. And even us at level 2 can hold our own against the marked men very easily now. Sell off stuff. Gonna hold on to the nail gun because why wouldn't I? Make 8,000 caps off of that. So we're up fairly well. Little known secret, if you're ever wanting a quick, easy sniper rifle in this game, dip into Lonesome Road, run into Hopevale, climb up that piece of I-beam, and you can always pick up a sniper rifle in this box here. Easy enough. Put it to use, take out some marked men, put the Blade of the West to use, knocking dudes out. God, I love the crits on this thing. Hits like a tank, or a truck, whatever. Easy enough to mow everyone down. Each set of armor is worth like 500 now. Caps start to flow in. Not super high yet because we don't have a huge amount of marked men to kill. And if you've ever played this DLC, you realize that whilst some of them do respawn, at least until you hit the end of the game, they don't respawn in significant numbers. I say end of the game, end of the DLC. Finish bartering there. Got 25,000 caps now. Drop the mercenaries grenade rifle because we don't need that anymore. Got a trail carbine that I never use. Got to sell off all the junk I had, so we head on out. Take out even more marked men. Tossing them around like ragdolls. Go and kill one of the named ones, along with his retinue. This Deathclaw has always bugged me. Like, the tunnelers are supposed to be able to mob it and kill it to show how dangerous the tunnelers are, but it just has like 1 HP. Also, one of the things that I fucking hate about the tunnelers is their ability to ragdoll you like that. It just threw me up onto some geometry you're not supposed to get onto. Quite frankly, they throw you at a weird enough angle in this tunnel, and it could probably throw you out of the map. Anyway, we level up while killing tunnelers there. I try to figure out what I want. You know, maybe Swift Learner, maybe Bloody Mess. I settle on Toughness because, let's face it, I'm still a low level at this point. Level 6. And a good portion of this DLC has you dealing with just death claws. So, one of those things, gonna want to be a little tougher. We jump into barter and some more, get another 6,000 caps. Up to 40,000 now. Pick up our new set of armor, and I know you can get like super advanced Mark II, whatever, Mark III, whatever, but this is what I go for the rest of the DLC. Keep it topped off and repaired. It does take a lot of money, but it's not bad. This camper always has a lot of ammo in it, but it always has a Deathclaw that jumps down on it. I just kind of lucked out with the Blade of the West's special ability with knocking them down. When they were getting a little too spry for me, just VATS when they lunge at you, and they can't knock you out of VATS. Well, they can't. If you get hit enough, quickly enough, you can get knocked out of VATS, though. Toss down some mines. Aggro a Deathclaw, they run into him, takes him out. Easy enough. Loot the hands, loot the eggs, sell everything off we can. Max out melee weapons here, dump the rest into barter. That's good. We continue on down the road a ways. Take out the next few Deathclaws and the Tunnelers here. Take out Bonesaw. I always make the joke that he wasn't ready, but he definitely fucking wasn't ready to get ragdolled like that. Loot everything else we can. Head on back to the commissary. Sell everything off. As you can see, everything's selling off for a higher price now because our barter skill's going up. Which means we gotta sell everything off. And then most vendors, you'd have to sell everything off, then wait. Vendors in Lonesome Road, I think they did this on purpose too. Every time you back out and go back in, it's always refilled with 6,000 caps. Which is a godsend for this run. I don't have to wait in menus and shit for God knows how long. It does not restock its supply though, so if I wanted to like mass buy stim packs and auto stim packs and stuff like that, I would have to wait 3 days. Out of my 60-some thousand, I just waste like 20 of it to repair all my equipment. Set off the nuke, get a level up, and of course I level up. Arguing between Strong Back and Super Slam. I figured Super Slam would be the best because I'm already knocking people down. Now I can like doubly knock them down maybe. Or it's just a stupid decision. I don't know. I just figured it'd be neat. If you wonder why I just jumped off the building, it's because if you quick save before you hit the ground, when you load back in, your momentum is stopped. Like that. Means you can jump down from high places. I use it in New Zion, and I use it here all the time. Take out some more marked men. Pretty much every one of them is worth to like close to 1,000 caps each. Which is great. Sell off a bunch more stuff. Another 12,000 caps in our pocket. Up to 55,000 again. Jump back into it. Sell some more stuff off. Mostly armor. It's another 3,000 in our pocket. I decide, hey, I'm going to start selling off like all the excess chems and other weird odds and ends I pick up. So like the bedrolls, I think you find 2 or 3 of those in the overall DLC. I do buy some ammo. I do repair some of my stuff up because why wouldn't I? Got to keep the armor and weapons in good condition so that we can keep getting these loot pinatas. I go into the Courier's Mile because I don't know why I went into the Courier's Mile. I'm still too low of a level to actually deal with that, so I just move on down the road. Put the automatic rifle to use, kill some more marked men, kill some more Deathclaws. These giant lizards are easy to deal with when they trip. Speaking of tripping, I might need to try the compliance regulator at some point. Memory serves me right, it like freezes people in place. That'd be pretty cool to run. Anyway, put the arc welder to use here for a little bit on the last of the robots. And while we're not going to be able to see too many more of the Sentry bots. There we go. We will see some other ones here, but even then, I decide, whatever. Toss up between Piercing Strike and Unstoppable Force. I would go with Unstoppable Force because we're a melee build at this point. Or Piercing Strike would have been good. I like delivering more through blocks because I fucking hate when enemies block. Sell some more stuff off. Another 3,000. Easy enough. Head on in and talk to Ulysses. Again, if you are always in an animation, they can't force talk to you in these games, so get a good angle on him, because the first time I came in, I knocked him down into the missile shoot thing, and I wanted his gear, so I restarted, and he can ragdoll me, which I forgot about. Kind of annoying. Go back to swinging. His healing offsets our damage for the most part, but as long as you keep laying it on, he'll focus on our robot. I guess he really hates robots, especially with the way he talks, but take him out, loot everything he had. That ends the DLC, but that doesn't end our run yet. I nuke both the NCR and the Legion because why wouldn't I? Loot everything from the chest here, which it's all stuff from Lonesome Road, so it counts. We get an extra special point, there we go. Head on back into the missile silo, sell off everything we can, jump back in, sell off more stuff, jump back in, sell off more stuff. Simple enough. Rinse, repeat, ad nauseum, until you've sold everything off that you need to. Buy back what you need to, resupply up, fix some stuff up. Easy peasy, right? At this point, we're at like almost 90,000 caps, 95,000 now that we sold some stuff. Jump back in again, see what's left to sell. I put the Industrial Fist to use, and since the DLC is over, marked men spawn every fucking where. I also noticed a weird quirk with the Industrial Fist and VATS, that it seems to like instantly kill opponents, which is weird. Loot everything from everyone. Lead them into the police station again to kill them easier. Sell off more stuff. That's another 12,000 caps in our pocket after we repair some stuff up. Jump back in, sell off more stuff. Again, rinse and repeat. It's a huge thing here, right? Back out, back in. Try to figure out what I want, what I don't want. Sell some more stuff off. Maxes out the 6,000 caps thing real easy nowadays, and we break 100,000 right there. Mind you, that was my original idea for a run, was just 100,000 caps in Lonesome Road. That was kind of anticlimactic, though, so I figured, I'll bump it up to 2,000. See how long that takes. Put the Industrial Fist to use again. Right here's where I noticed that it does seem to, like, instantly kill anyone when you VATS on them. I didn't test it really any. Always seems to, like, take their head off, too, which is weird. Nope, that one took an arm off. I don't know. I'll have to mess around with it some more. I decided just to run through the whole DLC again from beginning to end, collect up what I can, sell them at the commissaries along the way. Which we're up to 111. Nope, 122,000. Moving right along, kill some more Deathclaws. Some with Ulysses' anti-material rifle, because why not? A couple more Deathclaws, go in swinging on this one. These are 2 full-level Deathclaws, no weird level things with them. Put a whatever millimeter pistol to good use. I didn't even use the shotgun. Took it out, threw down a mine to kill the one invisible guy. I can see why stealth boys are really fucking annoying and would be in actual combat. More marked men dead, more marked men looted, more loot sold. Fell through the map there. It's kind of weird. More marked men follow me into the police station, or whatever the fuck this building is. I have no idea. VATS on this one, take him out. More loot sold. We're up to 157,000. Jump back in, and again, 160,000, and again, 166,000. And so we keep moving on. More marked men dead. More loot taken. You see the grand plan here. I just keep running through the DLC beginning to end, killing all the marked men, looting everything off of them, selling all the loot off of them. I pretty much know where all their spawns are now. Another 12,000. We're at 180,000. 186,000. 188,000. Then we repair some stuff up for 21,000. I contemplated here for a second, but I was getting too much damage dealt to me, so I had to. Back to 166,000. Take out more marked men, since they spawn all over the place now. Put Ulysses' rifle to use some more, taking out some more Deathclaws. More robots dead. More stuff sold. More marked men killed. I just decided to use a sniper rifle for a bit here, simply because. Decided to fight Roar, because I just like bad ideas today. And I'm dead. One hit. Yeah, not doing that again. So, once I load in, I aptly turn around and walk the fuck away. And that's that. Not gonna deal with that Deathclaw today. That one, on the other hand, easy enough. Find a place I've never actually seen before in this DLC. The water treatment facility. Didn't know this place existed. There's probably other places in this DLC I don't know exist. That gets me in quite a few marked men in one area and a few tunnelers. I don't loot tunnelers. Their hide is worth like 20 caps or something. Kill some more marked men. Jump on into the commissary here at 173,000 now. Start selling off everything else I can. Grenades and whatnot. 184,000. Jump back in. Sell off shoulder mounted whatever the fuck. Some other stuff. Jump back in. Trooper armor, veteran helmet. Some other ammo and whatnot. Said, hey, I'm close enough at this point. I'm at 195,000. Sell off some anti-material rifle ammo and the anti-material rifle. And we're good. We're at 206,000 caps. When I'm done selling off everything that's not a necessity, as in my sword and my stim packs, and that gives us a time of, once I go into the load screen here, 4 hours, 56 minutes, 6 seconds. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. This was pretty fun. I might do something else like this again with one of the other DLCs or something.